Yo.
Hey man, what's happening?
We back at it again.
Blueprint Sessions episode 3.
Yeah, it's your boy L-Zee.
And your boy Steel.
And we back at it again at another week, man. It seems like just yesterday when we were having a sit down with Dr. Waldo, man.
Man, I'm still... You know what? I have to be honest, man. I don't know, but like I'm still messed up just up on that episode. Like episode 2 with Dr. Waldo. That was crazy, dude. Like,
dude, I'm still in awe, man.
I don't know. I think it might be. I'm not okay. Like, we haven't really gone 600 episodes of Blueprint Sessions yet,
like
but
that.
I think episode
Definitely
2 is
our
on
favorite.
the top 5 favorites. Definitely, man. I have to be honest about that. I'm not even
with
gonna
you
front.
on that one, bro.
Yeah,
I've been
man.
Thinking about that.
So I'm thinking we kick it off with some South African local news. Basically, what's happening. Paxton Fearless. Congratulations to her.
Go there. I knew you were gonna
I have
go
to,
there.
bro. She's like the hottest thing happening right now. Okay, in South Africa, kind of. Well, after Casper Nyovest or before Casper Nyovest, I don't really know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Paxton Fearless, I hope I pronounced her name properly.
Let's give her a round of applause, first of all.
Round of applause, man. Honestly speaking,
beautiful.
She won. She is the season 13 winner of Idol South Africa.
Idols.
At 17 years old, man.
Come on.
She just broke a record, actually, because she's the youngest contestant
to have
as
ever.
well as the youngest winner of Idols South Africa.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. Now, this is crazy. I was just doing some research in regards to this, and apparently Idol South Africa generated about 90 something million votes during season 13 of Idols. And in the past week where they were voting for Paxton and Umthokozisi, who was the contestant that she was going up against in the final round, that generated about 30 million votes. Of 30 million votes were cast between her and Umthokozisi. So
Africa.
That's crazy, dude. Those are
for some odd reason. I don't believe that.
I know you don't. You're a skeptic. For me,
man, I'm very skeptic about these things.
For me, dude.
For me, I feel like it's rigged or something, man. But it's an argument for another day. It's an argument for.
That's an argument.
But we're just happy
day.
for Paxton.
I'm just happy. Yeah, don't spoil the mood. Just stop trying to spoil the mood. This guy here.
I'm not spoiling the mood.
Oh
man.
my
Come on,
gosh!
Man. Come on.
This is crazy because Paxton, her prizes was 1.1 million rands.
Oh come on.
Okay. So she's already a millionaire. She's 17 years old. She's already a millionaire.
She's making us look bad out here in the streets, man.
I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna reveal my age, but I'm like thinking to myself, wow, she's making me feel like what have I achieved in life? Like what have I done? Like, oh my gosh, bro. Like it's crazy.
I mean, we've got resumes, but we ain't got millions in our bank accounts, man.
Nah. I wish I did right now, but that's just not the case right now, bro.
Yeah.
But they're coming. The millions are coming. Let's be hopeful
man.
now. Let's not.
Thank you, Paxton. You have proved to us once again that it is never too early or never too late to pursue your dreams, and we thank you that you are setting an example for each and every person out there, especially the young people who are still coming up below you or even your age. They can still chase their dreams. They can make it happen. We are very happy for you.
What's also inspiring is the fact that here when she entered the contest, Idol South Africa, she was 16 years old. This was early this year, obviously, but I think her birthday was sometime during the year. I have absolutely no idea when. But 16 years old, she entered the contest, and it's crazy, man, honestly speaking, because this is unheard of in South Africa. When you kind of maybe want to go into it a little bit, it's just, and for her to achieve something of this magnitude, it really gives me hope in the sense of, I think as a country we're going forward, we're moving. You know what I mean?
Compared to where we've been.
Yeah. And I've checked out some of her performances as well, man. Let me tell you, the girl is a star. Like she's a rising star. Like
in the making.
Yeah. No, definitely. Like she's got vocals on her, bruh.
For days.
No, she's got vocals for days. Like she's hella crazy. But anyway, let me just continue the prizes that she won. So 1.1 million rands. Crazy. So she's a millionaire. She can say that for sure.
Hey Paxton.
Yep.
If you're looking for a husband, I'm here.
L-Zee.
Come on, man.
My guy. No. No. Now, come on. Now, that's pedophilia right there. Now, come on, bro.
Man. Come on,
bro.
Come on.
No, that's illegal. Okay, well,
I'm not even 10 years old.
Okay, I know. Actually, it's not illegal to get married to a minor in South Africa, but still, man, come on.
First of all, she's not a minor. She's above 16.
17 years old.
She's above 16.
She's a minor. She's 17 years old.
Hey, man, she's above 16.
You're only considered an adult in South Africa when you're 18 years old.
Okay, maybe I need to stop paying attention to freaking America.
Exactly. Okay, anyway.
Forgive me, people.
Anyway, she also won a brand new Ford Focus, ne? 50,000 rand fashion voucher from Truworths.
Ooh.
And 20,000 rands worth of musical instruments from Yamaha. And a recording deal. But I was thinking about that. I'm like, 20,000 rands worth of musical instruments from Yamaha. How much can you get from that? Like how many instruments can you? 20,000 rand.
Yeah, not much.
You can't really get much with 20,000 rand worth of instruments. Given how much instruments cost, bro. Like I'm talking if you're actually looking for something legit. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're not just looking.
It depends on which instrument she wants. Probably for 20,000, she could buy a good keyboard, and a guitar.
Okay. But either it doesn't really matter because she's got millions in the bank anyway.
Yeah, she can buy more with the millions. So she can
buy more. I mean, come on now. Anyway, so she also got a recording deal. We're not sure as yet, obviously, who the recording company that she's going to be signing this deal with is. But hey, like,
who would you like her to sign with? Who do you believe can cater to her needs?
Honestly, I don't know if I'm the best person to ask this because I'm a little pessimistic when it comes to recording deals and just contracts in the
I don't trust record labels.
You see what I'm saying? So, but if I were to say, perhaps I would recommend her. Now, I don't know if this is possible. Of course, this is just my 2 cents opinion, okay? But I would recommend or not recommend her, but I think it would be super cool if she would sign to Ambitious Entertainment, because I feel like Ambitious Entertainment right now, they've got something good going for them. Of course, I'm not entirely sold by the catalog of artists right now. Other than MT, who's really doing it, and Java, Amanda Black. Now they've got CC in the mix as well. La Source, I'm not too sold. Kid Tiny, definitely not sold because people are just complaining with Kid Tiny is like a copy and paste of Nasty C, straight up. You know what I mean? But I think she would be I think Ambitious Entertainment would take her career far. Paxton, just from seeing some of her performances and some of the things she's done in her performances, I really think Ambitious Entertainment would be nice for her. But I don't know because Idols is in the mix, so I don't know what they're gonna say she must sign with, which companies they're gonna say she must sign with. I don't know how it works, but yeah. Anyway, moving along. So anyway, people have been questioning about her education, like because she's still 17 and she was in grade 11, obviously, when she entered the competition.
Yeah.
And so she addressed this in a press conference. She did assure everyone that she will be continuing with her studies, either through correspondence, homeschooling, or online studies, etc. But something she did emphasize on is that she's definitely going to pursue this music career now, doing gigs, shows, working on her album, etc. And of course, that means she wouldn't be able to go back to school physically or on a full-time basis. So this is why. And I think it's a good decision on my part, honestly speaking. Because, I mean, why do we go to school? Because you want to pursue a certain career, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, when you're in it...
But then at the end of the day, man, there are some people who still go to school even though they have, like, great careers. Like,
of course. And I'm supportive of that. I'm supportive.
Denzel Washington still goes to acting classes, although He's one of the best to ever do it.
Like that's like one of my favorite actors. That's one of my favorite actors.
He's on my top 5 actors, man.
Honestly,
now for him to still go to school shows that you can never stop growing and you can never stop learning. But it's a matter of what are you going to go and learn? Are you going to learn anything that you won't be learning?
That's the thing. Because she's going, if like with her, if she had to go back to school, she'd be going back to learning all these other courses. I mean subjects which probably have nothing to do with her music career.
If she's going to go and study music further,
unless she's planning on studying, unless she's planning on having a qualification, like being qualified as something else other than being a musician or an artist, then of course, I mean, but either way, I still say she should go back and just finish school. No
man, like I'll never knock down her hustle in terms of school, but it's just a matter of what she's gonna go and study.
Now definitely, but I think it's a good decision that she's not going back full time, but that she would rather do it like homeschooling, online, whatever, however way there is to do school nowadays. I think it's a good decision on her part, though. Honestly speaking, I
think she's got her head in the game because most of these girls don't, man. Let's be honest, most of these girls don't.
I really
like the Nesfos girl, man. The Nesfos girl.
No,
how many millions did she get from Nesfos, bro?
14 million rand, as far as I know.
She partied for days, bought all her friends iPhones and clothes.
My guy.
All these pointless stuff. You get 1 million, man.
Honestly
by
speaking,
accident, and you spend it partying.
I'm not gonna lie to you, L-Zee. Like for me, I just feel like I don't know, dude. Really.
You see, Paxton has now set the standard because now we're over the Nesfos thing.
No, she has.
Because she's proven to us that not all girls are,
Not besides all girls, just like minors, basically, in the sense of whatever definition.
Minors is another argument. I'm just talking females now. She's set the standard, dude. Bro.
Females are very smart. Females are actually smarter than guys.
Well, that's argumentative.
That's not argumentative.
That is
because let me tell you something. This is one of the reasons why I want a daughter first, because I really feel daughters mature faster than women mature faster than guys, first and foremost, and second.
In terms of what?
It's just their way of thinking, bro. Maturity in the sense of how they think, how they process things.
Females are dumber than males, man.
Sorry?
Females are dumber than males.
Okay, ladies, feel free to just shade him.
That is cool.
And shame him.
I don't mind. I say this all the time.
I'm gonna move on. I'm just gonna move on, bro.
Let's talk.
Fine.
Let's talk.
Get married to a guy then. Fine.
Okay, why you gotta go there?
Because that's what you said. I mean, if that's, I mean, come on now.
I'm not saying that all females
get married to a guy
dumb,
then. Right,
but majority, bro. Come on, man.
Oh my word! I can't believe you said that, bro. Anyway, moving right along. So Umthokozisi, ne?
Yeah.
Umthokozisi, who was one of the finalists with Paxton, apparently fled the scene. He was nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found after they announced Paxton as the winner of Idol season 13. So
they are really killing him for it.
People are just basically kind of asking questions. I think it is. I think it's more like, hey, but what's going on? Mthokozisi's keeper and what's happening? You'd think you'd be mature about the whole situation. You'd congratulate the girl, which he did congratulate her, yes. But
he left afterwards, straight after.
It's kind of shady when you're just gonna flee the scene like that.
But I get people's worry, but at the end of the day, we gotta be sensitive. The guy lost.
He lost.
He had his heart set on winning.
Yes, that's cool. Everyone has their heart set on winning.
At the end of the day, bro, we're different people. Some people are more emotional than others. Like, you're more emotional than me. But like I was saying, man, some guys deal with emotions differently than others.
I don't mind being emotional. I am more emotional than you, bro.
Okay, there you go, man.
I am. I was raised by an amazing bunch of women who, my granny, mama's pay, when my mom wasn't around. So Of course, I'm more intact.
Okay, let's not gave the conversation, man.
I'm just saying,
continue with Paxton and Thokozisi.
Since you brought it up. Anyway, apparently, I was reading an article and it says it's believed that Thokozisi is not in a good space, and Mzansi Magic have confirmed that he has been given time away from the spotlight to deal with the loss. So apparently Thokozisi has requested to be given time to come to terms with the result of the Idols show. He will indicate when he is ready to speak to the media, said head of PR at Mnet Nondumiso Mabete.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Saying that you saw the finals, who do you think should have won? Do you think that the end result was fair, or do you think that Thokozisi should have won?
My guy, at the end of the day, the people of South Africa have voted. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm not asking about the South African votes. I'm asking about you. Who do you think should have won?
Who do I think should have won?
Because we all have preferences.
Okay. Does it matter who I think should have won, though?
It doesn't really matter. It's more of conversation.
Cool. I'm happy with Paxton winning, man. Honestly speaking, I'm exuberant. The way that she carries herself, like her stage presence, her performances.
Don't dodge the question.
I would have preferred for her to win, actually.
You would have preferred for her to win?
No, just based on how
well she delivered.
There's one thing about being vocally amazing, okay, which I feel both of them were, but performances also very important. That plays a big part. Big part. You understand? If you're gonna be an artist, I mean,
exactly, because we don't want to go watch you on tour,
exactly,
concert, and
it's not entertaining.
Like,
then what's the point? You understand? So, but like, I really feel I was actually checking. I think one of my favorite performances was the one where she was coming out of. It's like she was in the bedroom, and then there was like it's almost like this musical type of vibe that was going on, and then she comes like she had this. It's almost like she was singing on this hair comb.
Yeah.
But obviously the mic was underneath the hair comb, and it was just an amazing. The production on that I thought was really amazing. The idea, the concept was really dope. So I enjoyed that. I was like, wow, she's killing it. Like,
you go, girl.
Exactly. Like, I really feel she's got superstar tendencies already. You know what I mean? So I mean, I think she's going far, dude. Honestly speaking.
Let's give her another round of applause.
Another round of applause right there for Paxton, man. Congratulations, Paxton.
We thank you.
And then, now apparently, so there's this Casper in Your Vest MT beef that
Mr.
is
ambitious.
Dude, honestly, this is for me.
I don't know what's wrong with MT this year, man.
My guy,
I don't know what's wrong with him this year.
I'll be honest with saying this, ne? I really feel that this is an unfortunate situation for me because this is like the time where South African artists, and even all African artists in general, should be uniting and making history together.
Yeah.
I mean, Casper in Your Vest is on the verge of filling up FNB Stadium. I mean, we don't need this division right now. We don't need all of this. I just think it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
But at the same time, in regards to this particular issue that we're about to talk about right now, I feel like perhaps maybe it's a little necessary to be able to address certain things, you know what I mean? Yeah. Without fear of being shamed or anything of that nature. Anyway,
I think the issue we're having nowadays is that people don't know how to address an issue without the offense.
Yeah. I think you're 100% right with that. That's true, dude. Maybe again, it could be. I don't know. Anyway.
Explain to the people what's been going on.
Exactly.
Man.
Okay, so what's happening is Casper in Your Vest has been very vocal about his opinions on, weed.
Substance.
Yeah, marijuana, drugs, etc. And how he deems it to be a negative influence and how he doesn't advise any of his followers to use it. So basically, Raf, who is one of the producers from Ambitious Entertainment, who is also MT's close producer and friend, came out on Twitter and he tweeted and said this is the first time I heard a rapper talking about weed. He says the first time I heard a rapper talking about weed it was Casper. I'm still asking myself, is this a rapper or just a guy who can rap?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Raf's tweet.
Yeah.
So I saw this and I'm thinking to myself,
taking a jab.
I'm like, what's going on now? So Casper replies and he says, what are you saying, my man? I have to smoke weed to be a rapper? Or I have to praise it to be a rapper? Well, I don't smoke weed or think any high of it. Pun intended.
Yeah.
I also don't advise any kid who looks up to me to ever try weed or rely on it for creativity. It's a lie.
Yeah.
And then Raf came back, he clapped back and said, yo, people will fight for you because they don't know the real story, but he says people will fight for you because they don't know the real story, but you know, all I can say is we see you, right?
Whoa.
And then dude, like, this is so unnecessary.
Smoke.
Anyway, and then Raf sends him another message again saying, and no one is saying people must do drugs. Deep inside, you know what I'm talking about. These people, they don't even know what we're talking about. So Casper just ends off the thing by saying, hey, guys, drugs aren't cool. Drugs are bad. All right? Sharp. That's how he ends this thing.
Yeah.
So I can definitely tell you for sure why MT, Raf, and these guys are having a problem right now. And I don't necessarily even think it's more about weed than anything else, but I think it is about the fact that obviously MT had the unfortunate situation of revealing his private parts in a live Instagram thing that he was doing.
I did not see that,
which was not cool. So Casper, in his response to that, obviously the whole nation went crazy. It was like, what is going on? Why is MT doing this? Exactly. And people were already saying, you see, it's these drugs, it's this weed and stuff like that. So Casper just posted a video where he was just laughing and saying, wow, South Africa, I just love my country type of vibe, right? Obviously taking a jab. You know what I mean? Obviously taking a jab at MT. But I just feel like maybe these guys are kind of angry about that, and now they're looking for any reason to clap back at Casper in your vest. But also another thing that these guys have been talking about is the fact that, hey, how can you be talking about weed whereas you drink? You know what I mean? You drink alcohol. We don't drink alcohol. We just smoke weed. You drink alcohol. We don't drink alcohol. You know what I mean? And you're an ambassador of an alcohol brand, which is Ciroc. So they kind of just feel like it's double standards and hypocritical of him to kind of say that.
In that sense, I agree there.
My stance in the whole matter is, guys, just don't drink, don't smoke.
Plain and simple.
You know what I mean?
We do not need substances. We don't need booze.
Really don't.
We don't need anything.
You really just don't. You know what I mean?
The only thing we need is each other. That is all we need.
Yeah. You know?
No matter how tough things are, when fans are demanding hits from you, you don't have to go to substances for resources.
True. And
come on, man.
And
go sit on a rock. Go find a rock.
And also, L-Zee, I think for me it also boils down to this: who is the master of creativity? You know,
God.
Exactly, bro. You know what I mean? He created everything that we see.
Come on.
He created the universe. The Bible starts off by, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, the universe, bro.
He spoke things into existence.
Exactly. So we don't lack any creativity if we're children of God. You understand what I mean? Creativity, we've got the Creator Himself. Exactly. You understand? Living in the inside of you.
Children says we are creators by nature.
You know what I mean? So for me, anyway, so MT also tweeted and say, hey, look at me, I'm sober, they high, so please come to my show. This was like a line. I think maybe he's writing a song. And so I feel like this is one of the lines from that song, and obviously it's like a jab to Casper in your vest. Guys, we just don't need any of these things, okay? We just need
these rants, man.
Love. Honestly, that is all we need, just to support one another. And
especially as black artists, man.
Honestly.
We don't need this.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, international news: Meek Mill sentenced to prison for about 2 to 4 years.
Sure.
Yeah, for a probation violation. Apparently he's been on probation ever since his music career began. I don't know, because he had been to prison before for a couple of charges that were laid against him, and all those type of things. Honestly speaking, I don't know a lot about the crimes he's committed, but I know he's getting a lot of support from celebrities of the likes of T.I., Nipsey Hussle, Kevin Hart,
and even
Drake.
His nemesis.
Yeah, exactly, which was so shocking.
That light-skinned beige nigga.
Now look, this guy here. But Drake has come out saying, "Hey, look, listen, free McMill," which is very surprising considering.
Which is good. Considering Drake has been quiet about Black Lives Matter.
He's been very quiet. He knows his sins. Drake knows his sins.
And it's funny, after we said in the episode that Drake has been quiet,
all of a sudden
he's defending another brother. Yeah.
He has to make up somehow.
Yeah, man.
He has to make up somehow.
I'm sure you heard the episode. I'm sure you heard that.
Yeah. Anyway, Jay-Z has also come out in support of Meek, making a statement saying the sentence handed down. Yes, he said the sentence handed down by the judge against the recommendation of the assistant district attorney and probation officer is unjust and heavy-handed. We will always stand by and support McMill, both as he attempts to right his wrongful sentence and then in returning to his musical career. So that's what Jay-Z had to say about the situation. Man. Going on to the next thing also is people are apparently not happy with Eve because they feel like she criticized Nicki Minaj's Paper magazine cover. Now, I have absolutely no idea who Paper magazine is. You know what I mean? I'd never heard of Paper magazine up until this particular scenario. Yeah. So, what's happening? I don't know. You seem to have a bit more information in regards to this than I do.
Really, it annoys me when people take things out of context.
Okay.
Because people only read the headline. They don't research on what was actually said.
Okay.
If the headline says someone criticized or someone wrongfully said something, the one thing you're supposed to do as a human being is go and hear what that person said.
Yeah.
People did not hear what Eve said. People just took for granted from the headline saying she's basically criticizing Nicki Minaj's cover. And I listened to the interview. Eve specifically said, as a female rapper, especially with someone with her past, because she used to be a stripper back in the days before her music career.
Yeah.
Now, Eve said that you live a certain life before you make it. When you make it, you become a role model.
Yeah.
With you wanting to be one or not, you just become one by default.
Yeah, true. That's true.
She says it is not ideal for one to do such things.
Yeah.
She was speaking about herself.
Okay.
Because they asked her, would she do it?
Okay.
So she was addressing the question that was attended to her. And she said she would never do that because of such and such, because she has fans who look up to her.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't want other people to do things like that. So why would she do
Which makes sense, yeah.
People do not care. But then it's the truth, bro.
Hey,
Nobody cares about the truth if the lie is entertaining enough.
Hey, whoa,
Nobody cares about the truth if the lie is entertaining enough.
Which is unfortunate, actually. Because I don't know. That's just unfortunate for me, Woodsy. We'd get to a place where it's the lies that kind of sell instead of painting something as it is. That's unfortunate. That's sad. Honestly speaking, I just feel like that is really sad. But what is Paper Magazine? Do you have any idea about who these guys? Have you heard of Paper Magazine before this?
No.
I'm honestly never heard of Paper Magazine.
But all I know is that Nicki Minaj wanted to break records with it.
What was her goal? Like, what's the
understand, bro.
Exactly.
I don't understand.
Is it
all
not
I know
just
is that
another...
she posed naked, that's all. Which I disagree with.
What's Nicki Minaj, though?
Yeah, but it's just that it must be because of maybe Paper Magazine is not about that life. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've got a question. I got a question for you right now. I'm just thinking to myself. I'm like, what do you think in regards to trying to get sales by either having to become half naked or revealing certain parts of your body and all those type of things. Like, what's your take on that stuff? Like, I don't know. What's your take on that?
Me personally, I wouldn't want to see that. I mean, as you know, I'm a big fan of Jigga.
Yeah.
I love Jay-Z and I love Beyonce. But I still disagree with what I see with Beyonce, that she's always revealing so much of her.
Yeah.
It was bad when she was just a female, but then she became a girlfriend. From a girlfriend, she moved to being a wife. And now she's a wife and a mother. And she's still on that vibe. To me, I don't like it because... First of all, that's somebody's wife. You don't want to look at somebody else's woman or somebody's daughter like
exactly.
that. So when you see someone that you look up to, you want to look at them with respect.
Yeah.
But it's hard to respect something that you don't respect. I can respect your artistry and everything, but what you're portraying...
And I can understand the whole thing of it's entertainment, I understand, but is it necessary?
It's not necessary.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just...
It's not like we don't love them without it.
Exactly.
It's not that we don't love them without it.
That's my whole take on the matter. It's like, is it really going to make that much of a difference if you aren't half naked compared to if you are half naked? Like, you know what I mean?
These agendas that people are pushing, man. At the end of the day, the people, which is why I hate record labels. Because record labels are the people that come up with these ideas. They're like, no, sex sells. Really? You can sell anything.
True.
If you just market it.
True.
And the only thing they're marketing is sex. So that's what people are buying.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the trend they're kind of setting. Exactly. Because they're saying sex sells, that's what everyone now is going to start to believe. Sex sells, and that's the trend everybody's going to start to follow.
Just like every rapper wants to be a drug dealer. Every rapper wants to be a gangster. You do not have to be either. Okay? You do not have to be either.
That's true.
Casper Nyovest is doing it in South Africa. AKA did it. They are neither. Nasty C, as young as he is.
That's true.
Look at Paxton, man. She won and she did not have to be half naked.
That's too painful, man. I don't know. I'm trying to think of her performance. I'm trying to see maybe it's the one performance. I don't know. But not Beyonce type of vibe. I get what you're saying.
I mean, like, they don't have to be in underwear. You know
yeah. I get what you're saying. Which is, I don't know. It's been the trend lately, and
I love females, man, but sometimes, man, it's just painful to see, bro. It's just painful to see.
I don't know. Do you think there's hope for the industry, man? Do you think that tide can change?
It can change as long as people fight for change. Because the issue is there are people who's doing it the right way, but they're not standing up for the people who are doing it the wrong way.
I actually believe the tide can change, man. Anyway, in other news also, there's a rapper by the name of Lil Peep. P-E-E-P.
Oh, my word.
Apparently died at the age of 21 years old due to an overdose. Drug abuse.
Sad news, bro.
Exactly what we're kind of speaking about in the whole tense of Casper Nyovest versus MT kind of beef, substance abuse, and we're finding a lot of young people, man, which is really unfortunate, are actually relying on substances for their art, or relying on substances to cope, or relying on substances for all, I don't know, whatever reason there might be. I honestly, is it worth it at the end? It's not, man. Honestly, I really don't feel like it is, because 21 years old, man, that's young. Dude, do you know how my heart broke when I saw this?
Dude, like, when I heard about it, I was watching Everyday Struggle. And it was just a sad vibe there, bro. Like, you could feel that this drug thing is really becoming a problem. Because normally, like, artists have died. Like, people move on.
Dude, it is.
But I can see, like, this one is really making people worried. Because even other artists spoke out. Like Lil Uzi said he's going sober now. He's staying off drugs.
That'll be
props
nice.
to Lil Uzi.
That'll be nice.
I love what he did when he said he's going sober thanks to what happened to Lil Peep. I'm glad that some people can actually learn from other people's mistakes.
Do you really think he's going to go sober though?
Bruh. I don't want to think negative, man. I don't want to think
you're
negative.
right. We don't want to be negative.
I'm just supporting what he's doing.
You know? If he says it,
if it's just riding on somebody else's wave,
you really think it's gonna go sober though?
Then he's a real douchebag.
You really think it's gonna go sober though?
Bro, I don't think negative like that, bro. I don't think negative.
Anyway, okay, you know what? Let's be positive.
Let's be positive.
I think
we're positive people.
I think he could. I think he could. Honestly speaking, I think there is a possibility that he could. He has the capacity to go sober. You understand?
Yeah.
If he wanted to, I definitely believe he could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He definitely could. I think it's just a matter of decision making, and actually sticking it through. You know, so I don't know, man. All the best to him. Kudos to him. But my heart broke, bro, when I saw this little peep, 21 years old, dying of an overdose. That's not cool, man. 21 years old is a young age, man. That's young. Bro.
You just reach adulthood. Next thing, boom, you're gone.
That's young, and it seemed like he had a promising career.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the guy. Until now. I did not know about the guy, and only got to find out about this on the rumor reports on Angela Yee, Charlemagne, and
Breakfast Club.
Exactly, Breakfast Club, exactly. But I heard about it. I'm like, what? I think what struck me is the fact that he's so young. Like that's the one thing that struck me.
He's new in the industry for him to be already overdosing on drugs, man.
Yo. Anyway, man, I think we're gonna. That's in terms of news. That's what we have for you right now, and I think right now we're gonna be heading over to our next section, which is some
music
song
reviews.
Exactly. We're also gonna be reviewing an album, by the way. We're also reviewing an album, but before we review the album, okay,
we're gonna start off with the song that's pretty much a hot topic right now because
for you,
we've got into some pretty interesting arguments with some folks that we know, and I have a friend of mine which is a huge fan.
Did your phone just ring? Oh my gosh, really?
I'm sorry, I thought I put it on sound. I apologize. A friend of mine which is actually here with us in studio. Say what up, man.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Yeah, this is Akeem. Akeem is a huge fan of 50. And he's the one who suggested the song to me because I was in the studio when he sent me a text saying, like, yo, I woke up to this song. Have a listen. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to listen to it later.
Just tell us what the song is,
come
man.
Come on, man.
My gosh.
When it was 4:44.
We have to drag this.
Yeah, man. At first, honestly speaking, I wasn't expecting anything nice because... Come on, let's be honest. When was the last time 50 dropped anything that was straight hot?
You consider that hot? Okay, tell us the title of the song first and foremost.
First of all,
what's the title of the song? L-Zee, tell us.
It's hot, but it's not a song which you can say, oh, flip. It's up there. But it's definitely a good song to have on an album. I don't think it's a single. I hope it's not a single because I think 50 can do better. But it is a nice song. I love the song. The song is Still Think I'm Nothing, featuring Jeremiah, and it's a pretty nice song, man.
I don't know, man.
Steel doesn't even know the lyrics.
I'm not feeling the song.
He's not feeling the song.
I'm not feeling the song. I listened to it. I wasn't feeling it. I was like, nah. I don't know, bro.
I like the beat, man. I like the beat. I like the beat. I think Jeremiah killed 50.
Actually, if there's one thing about it that I didn't like was the beat.
I actually liked it.
I actually did not like the instrumental. Like
50 lately has been choosing bad beats, but that one was actually a nice one. It's not a wow. Still, like I told you, it's not a wow song, but it is a nice song. And the thing that I liked about it was Jeremiah. The way Jeremiah sang that hook, bro. No.
Jeremiah was cool with the hook.
He was dope.
He was nice with the
That's why I love the song.
Jeremiah is nice with the hooks. Okay.
But 50's verse, I'm not really a fan.
50, the instrumental, I didn't feel it. Honestly speaking.
50 need to up his game, man.
So let's
hope we're gonna hear better.
I really hope so. I honestly speaking, I just wish 50 would just stick to the business side of things. Acting business. I think it's just brilliant. when it comes to acting and business, man, he flourishes. He's such a G. Man, he's got it on lock. Like, you can't touch 50 in regards to that right there.
He thinks better than a Harvard nigga, man.
Bro, but music? Nah, stop. Just stop. Just stop.
Nah,
just quit.
I wouldn't say 50 should
just
stop.
Quit it.
I think the 50, issue is he can see where he's making money. Money-wise, he knows there's no money in music. That's why 50 is not putting his all into music.
Bro.
That's my argument with him. 50 is being selfish because his first love is music.
Yes, it is.
But he's more focused on the money outside of music.
Right now, he's sucking at it. He used to run. Like, man, I remember that. I remember that first album, Get Rich or Die Trying. Man,
classic.
That is a classic. Hands down.
Boom,
nobody can touch it. But like that, honestly, I rocked with. But this right now, that's just for me. It's garbage. Okay, I'm just gonna move on from that. It is garbage. I'm just gonna say it as it is. Okay, but
time out.
I have to go into this.
Time out.
I have to go into this right now, right?
Yeah.
I have to go into the fact that I really feel like 50 would make an amazing executive producer. I really feel like in regards to that, he would be amazing at that. But in regards to rapping right now at his current state,
stop rapping.
Nah.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
For sure.
What did you think of I'm the Man song?
I'm the Man song?
Yeah. The one he did with Chris Brown.
By 50?
Yeah, featuring Chris Brown.
I'm not gonna lie to you. He released that song last year, right? Was it last year?
Last year or early this year? No, it was early this year.
No, it was last year.
It was early this year.
No, it was last year.
It was early this year, I remember.
Okay, I don't know. Either way, I haven't really listened to that song. The only
it was a mixtape.
The only time was it a mixtape? Okay, I don't know it. You know, I've never listened to it. I've never heard the mixtape. I've never listened to his feature with Chris Brown. The song that he had with Chris Brown. Haven't listened to that.
2 songs.
They were
both singles.
The only time I heard it was, I think a friend of mine was playing it. I was in his room that one time.
And I'm the man.
He was playing it. I enjoyed Chris Brown singing. I did not enjoy 50's rapping. I just, honestly speaking right now, I just think 50 needs to just stop when it comes to rapping. That's just my opinion, though. It doesn't count for a thing. That's just my opinion. Okay.
I'm not going to be that harsh on 50 because he's one of my favorites. All-time favorites.
Yeah.
The guy is giving me too many good classics.
Yeah. Anyway.
But I will say this. If 50 wants to continue in music, I think he does need to pull up his socks.
A lot.
Like
a lot, bro. Moving along, though, what other song are we reviewing?
Since we're talking about Shady Records and everything. Aftermath. M was on SNL, bro.
Yeah.
M was on SNL.
Yeah.
He made a performance.
Yes.
Of 3 songs. It was Walking on Water,
Stan and Beautiful Life, something like that. I don't know what it was.
Love the Way You Lie.
Love the Way You Lie, yeah.
Like, he mixed the 3 songs together. He did the performance with Skylar Grey.
Skylar Grey is amazing.
Yeah.
I have to say this. No. No.
Live, I don't like her. Live, I don't like her.
Look,
in studio, she's perfect, but live,
she's amazing.
I
think she's amazing overall. But
she can perform. But
honestly speaking, that song, Walk on Water.
Yeah.
Walk on Water. I think Eminem should not have featured Beyonce with that song.
Now
you're high. Skylar.
Now you're high.
No. I think Skylar.
Beyonce gave it that gospel feel, which is what the song needed.
I think Skylar Grey, but
made it sound too white.
But initially, L-Zee, if we wanting to think hits, I think it would have been more of a hit if Skylar had originally been on it.
It would sound like white trash, man.
It would sound like pop, which is
what we didn't want.
Let's be honest, kind of the field Eminem has been flourishing in these
That's
past
the whole
couple
concept.
Years.
M wanted to be different. M never just rhymes with the piano. Come on, man. You should know M better.
No.
Even his flow.
What I'm saying to you is, I really feel like, this song, it's a cool song. It's an alright song. You know, it's alright. I'm not gonna. It's not the best, but it's alright. I think it's genius how he actually put his rhymes together. If it does feel like he's talking more than he is rapping, but I saw the performance. As I was watching the performance, I thought it was genius because I'm like thinking,
I had a mic stand and everything.
I'm like thinking it's genius because I'm like, snap, this is
Emma's never done that. Use a mic stand at a performance.
And I'm thinking it was actually quite cool. The flow of it, I don't know, there was just something cool about it. Yeah. Okay, but as a song, that's just a performance. As a song, I, in my opinion, think he should have kept it to Skylar Grey and not Beyonce if he wanted to make that song pop.
But he didn't want to make the song pop.
If he didn't want to make the song pop, and that wasn't his aim,
the song is not even pop itself.
Then kudos. Like if he didn't want the song to pop, then it's cool. I'm cool with that. I don't have a problem with that.
I still prefer Beyonce in the song.
She's alright. It's just
it would be a good.
I like the Skylar version. I like the Skylar version. Better.
What would make a good argument is if we've heard the studio version of Skylar and have Beyonce's performance version. Then we measure it. Because think Skylar did it with the band and everything. Beyonce all had a backtrack with the...
Which is even more reason for us to be thinking, Aibo, Skylar would have been amazing on the studio version. Because if she can kill it on the live performance, how much more on the studio? And you just said so yourself that
performances are actually better
performances
than
are
actual
cool.
song.
Performances are dope, but performances are nice if you're gonna be in house, okay, and listening and watching the performance and listening to the performance because in-house mix and how it sounds is much nicer compared to how we're gonna check this. We're gonna check the clip out on YouTube. Now you don't have
overdubs,
speakers, bro. Exactly. You understand?
Some of us do, man.
And okay, some of y'all do, but for some of us we don't.
Yeah.
And I'm watching the thing, and I'm feeling like she's killing it.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Just watching the live performance, how much more for the studio?
Nah, bro. I still think that Beyonce would have been better.
Okay.
Actually, Beyonce is
well,
better.
you did say you like Jay-Z and Beyonce, so I understand you being biased. We're just gonna move on.
Low blows.
We're just gonna move on. But I honestly
says the Casper in your vest groupie.
But I'm actually not, to be honest with you. I just respect his hustle. But I'll be honest in saying this. That I did enjoy that performance. I thought it was brilliant, and how because I never understood why at the end Eminem mentions I made Stan. Like that's his last line in Walk on Water. Like I made Stan, and then how in the performance he switched to Stan and sang Stan, and he did the performance of Stan, which was amazing. And I don't know, there was just something as I was listening to that, I'm like, man, that's the old M. I'm like, man, I rock with the old M right there. Yeah. Like that old M, that was dope. But I don't know about now. Anyway. Moving right along, we've got...
Since we're on MCs,
we got
Remy Ma.
Yep.
We got Lil Kim.
Which
they both recorded something together, and Lil Kim also has her own song.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Remy Ma featured Lil Kim on the song titled "Wake Me Up."
Come on.
She released it just recently, which is a dope song, man. It's a really, really dope song. It seems like...
Who do you think was more lyrical?
No, it's not even about who was more lyrical, because Remy Ma was the one who was rapping the whole time initially. I think Lil Kim was just adding that whole thing of she was adding the flavor, the atmosphere in the song. She was bringing that I don't know how to call it, that hype. She was bringing that hype into the song, and she was more doing the hooks. She was doing the hook, and she did a bridge as well. So which was really cool, but she didn't really rap. And I'm starting to ask myself, is Lil Kim actually a rapper? Does she rap, or
she does rap?
She does rap.
She's a very good rapper at it too. I think Lil Kim's more of an MC than a rapper anyway.
Is it? Okay.
It's just that they try to dumb her down. Into a rapper in order for her to be on top there, because Trust me, she was groomed by Biggie. For Biggie to even groom her, bro. Come on, man.
Okay. So people are feeling like Remy Ma was taking shots at Nicki Minaj
again.
on this song, which obviously is understandable because she does say a lot of things. Now I couldn't, man. For me, I don't know. I really, I don't understand.
Speculation.
It is speculation, but I mean, come on, man. It's like right there. I mean, everything is just when somebody like throws something and it's like right there, playing in front of you. You can see it. I felt like that was the case with this one, yeah. But I'm just gonna give.
But it's like the Kill Jay-Z thing when people thought Jay-Z was dissing Kanye.
No, but Remy Ma was not speaking about herself yet, bro. She was definitely speaking about somebody.
Yeah,
and if not somebody, if not somebody, somebody's like a couple of people. Okay, she was addressing a couple of people. But I even went as far as speculating that, in a weird type of sense or weird type of way, I feel like she maybe might have also thrown shots at Lil Kim herself, because you need to know, if you trace back, Lil Kim once dissed Remy Ma, and they at some point had a sort of kind of some type of
like they squashed it, no?
thing. Yeah, they squashed it, of course.
Together.
Of course, but what would be more awesome than me if we had beef, me bringing you onto my song and I murder you on my song? Without you even knowing about it.
Why you gotta do that, man? Why you gotta do that?
That would be flames. That would be fire. But that was just my speculation, because I'm just listening to the lyrics. I'm like, Aibu. Because I remember Lil Kim said something sort of like this to Remy Ma. Is she perhaps maybe clapping back like 14 years later? I think she's really good, bro. I think she's really good. I think she's still stuck on that whole boom bap type of feel though.
The flow is
her flow is really 90s. Yeah. Like her flow is still 90s. It's not
evolved at all, bro.
It is still 90s.
Yeah. Even on that Cheetah record, I was like, why is she still rapping like that, man?
Like her, with Lil Kim, on the other hand, with her song that she released, titled "Took Us a Break," right? With her, I really feel like she's wanting to adapt to this new age sound. She's doing this new school sound now.
It's like I told you, man.
Like this new
People
school
are trying
sound.
to dumb her down to being a rapper. Lil Kim's an MC, but she can.
But she's doing this new school sound though.
Too. But she is a good rapper, because
she's doing trap.
When Lil Kim was still popping, she did the whole rap thing very well.
But she's doing trap right now. You do realize that, right?
Amen.
Anyway, so I don't know, and I think I was kind of thinking about, like, Lil Kim, how old are you, man?
I hate that. You see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I hate it when
how old is she?
People who are old school, people who have 10 years in the game and above, who are competing with people who have
like the song was
3
good,
years.
but the song was good. I like the look. Obviously, I don't rock with the lyrics, the message, the cussing. I don't rock with that. I'm gonna keep emphasizing this until the day I die. That I don't rock with that. But in terms of production was dope. In terms of beat, the beat is banging. It's got a vibe to it. It's really dope. I'm not even gonna front. Like both songs, Remy Ma featuring Lil Kim and Lil Kim's song "Took Us a Break." Really good songs.
For doing it for the ladies.
Yeah, man. And last but not least,
not last.
Is it not
second last?
What's second last?
Tadashi featuring KB.
Oh yes! Snap.
How can you forget that?
How can I forget that?
How can you forget that?
I forget that? No, you know what? I'm in the wrong. Before we review Jaden Smith's album, titled Saya, we're gonna just talk about this one just a little bit. Way up. It's titled Way Up. Tadashi featuring KB. Way Up. Yeah. Have you listened to it? Have you heard it?
I listened to it.
Did you really?
And can I tell you?
Did you really though?
Huh?
Did you really?
I did. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't.
Of course you wouldn't like it. You don't like that type of sound. But for me,
there was no rhyming for me, man. So
no, there was no rhyming. It's a feel good song, bruh.
No, man.
It's a feel good song. It's just that vibe, like whoa, where I'm feeling way up. Like I'm just feeling good. Like I'm feeling
just
way
looking at you right now says, yeah, this is why I didn't like the song, man.
Wow. Anyway,
because I don't like seeing those dances, man.
I'm gonna let the haters hate, okay, and those who love congratulate, okay.
What's wrong with hating?
Congratulate, ain't nothing wrong. Actually, there's something wrong with hating. There's something wrong with hating. Yeah, there's something wrong with hating.
Caught you slipping there, man.
Yeah, there's something wrong with hating. Anyway, Way Up, good song. Tedashi's single that he just released just recently. I liked the song. I even liked Tedashi's verse better than I did KB's verse. I was really disappointed by KB's verse because I think my expectations
from
his album was so hot.
Oh man,
still is so hot. Like it's just flames. And then he comes on this single, and then he just I don't know. I feel like maybe he didn't catch on to the vibe the way Tadashi wanted him to catch on to the vibe, but. At the end of the day, they released the song, so Tadashi must be happy about the song, you know. So,
but I think Tadashi was just happy that the fact that he was better than KB. So he was like, "Woo, I'm better than KB."
I don't think so. Tadashi's not that type of guy, man.
We don't know that.
I don't know him personally, but I know just from what I've followed that he's not that type of dude.
No, man. People are competitive.
And Tadashi's not competitive. And why would you be competitive with someone from your own stable? Come on now.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on. Trying to tell me people in the same stable are not competitive?
This is different, dude. There's that and then there's this. So this is not that. And that is not.
Boy, do you suck up to these things, man.
I feel like I'm dropping bombs, words of wisdom right now, man.
On who?
Huh? What do you mean? What you
On
say?
who?
From who?
On who?
On you. Okay.
You're being a woman right now, man.
Moving right along.
Finally.
Jaden Smith, man.
Finally. Sire.
The premiere.
Yeah, man.
Jaden Smith, Sire, album review. What do you think? Let's go. Okay, you clapping hands.
That's what I want to say about the young man.
Clapping hands.
First of all, Jaden is... I can't say that I figured out his style because the song
seems like he doesn't really have
down.
Exactly. Yeah.
Album is up and down.
Yeah.
But there are songs that are there that are so mature that I think are way above his age.
Like what?
Like the very first song that he did with his sister,
Blue.
B. First of all, let's give him props on his creativity.
Yo.
The BLUE.
Yeah. No. I'll clap hands for that. I'll clap hands for that. You know why I think that works? Bro, I was looking at that actually, and I'm like, this is crazy. Because I really love, because that's like it's an intro.
Yeah.
Right? But I love how he divided it into parts. So that it wouldn't bore you.
Yeah.
Because I don't think someone would have been as receptive listening to something that's like 13 minutes long. Exactly. If it was like just one song, 13 minutes long. I don't think people would have been as receptive to listening to it compared to
when he
exactly when he separated them into parts, 4 parts to be exact. And it is just, but at the same time, you're listening to these 4 different parts, but it's still one song, it's one intro.
It reminds me of KB, bro. What he did on the Art of Drifting and the Art of Hope.
Art of Drifting and the Art of Hope. Okay, yeah.
It's good to have titles and still sync the songs together because that is not an easy thing to do.
No, I don't think it is.
As an artist myself, I can tell you it's not an easy thing to do. Like I've worked on secondary songs.
Yeah.
Evolving from the other song, and it's not an easy thing to do. So I would love to give Jaden props on his creativity
and his team. That deserves a hand clap right there. That deserves a hand clap. I thought that
album was straight fire. I don't want to lie to you, man.
Okay,
there were some songs that you're like, okay, I don't feel that they should be on the album because the mood of some songs, they were so depressing. You were like, you just took me up. Now you're bringing me all the way down. I'm depressed again, man.
You know what with me, right? I'm glad that you mentioned that because initially the album title is Sire, right? And the album initially, from what I could tell, is about him. and about his life initially and how he sees things from his perspective. You know what I mean? And so he's speaking about things not as they are, but from his perspective as how he sees them to be. You know what I mean? Which I think could be the reason why there's that up and down feel. You know what I mean? Because sometimes he speaks about himself, and I was going through some reactions and reviews also about his album, just getting a feel of what other people also are thinking about it. And there is this one thing that stood out to me, the fact that Jaden initially is kind of, because Sire is his second name, and his middle name or something like that. So there's the speculation that, you know, obviously it's just it's about him kind of almost like coming from a rich background. Obviously, we know that his Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith's, you know, child. So he's coming from a rich background. He's never had to struggle for anything. You know what I mean? In the sense of financially, you know, and he's having to see common people problems and address common people problems, but he's addressing them from a detached point of view and perspective, because he's never really had to go through a lot of what a lot of African American people have gone through. You understand? Your average American person has gone through. And so initially people are feeling like this is Jaden kind of speaking about himself as if like he's lost in a sense, which kind of makes sense for some of his music videos, why they're sometimes in the mountains by himself, or, you know, I was watching this music video just yesterday and even this morning, just checking it out, Fallen, I think it is, where he's in like a deserted city or deserted place or thing like that. Like there's literally nobody in that place, and it's just him and like one other guy. And so, I mean, I don't know, but sonically, I think the album is amazing. Sonically, the album is amazing.
I think even his delivery, man, is freaking impeccable. Like,
really?
I listen to that kid and I'm like, his
delivery in sense of
how he came out,
flow,
man.
or
how he delivered. Like his presence on the microphone, man, was just amazing, man. His delivery was just amazing.
Okay,
but in terms of rhymes, he's not impressive.
Yeah,
like you can tell he's still a kid, but his creativity is definitely. But I can tell that his musical ear is still needs training. Yeah, but you can tell he's on the right track. I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah,
I think that as young as he is, he has so much to do. Because I love the fact that he's not competing with anyone. He's just making music.
I really feel like
that's him.
I really feel like he's wanting to ride his own lane.
Yeah, he's on his own lane, bro. His own path.
Because one of the songs that I really liked, right? Icon.
Yeah.
He just. Okay, one of the feels that I got from this album, number one, is the fact that, I don't know, it's like he took different sounds, all right? Yeah. It's not like he's only just trying to be known as a rapper alone. I can definitely tell that that's one of his aspirations, to be deemed as a rapper. But at the same time, it's a little confusing, because it's like he doesn't just want to have just that rap sound alone. It seems as if he wants to sometimes deliver that rap delivery, but not on rap beats alone every single time. You know what I mean? Because he took different sounds here. He took instruments, rock, and he mixed it up with trap. You know what I mean? And that's why we have the type of sound that we have. I mean,
which is why musically I didn't have any complaints, because
I didn't have any, actually.
Which is why I didn't have any complaints regarding that, because he had live instruments infused with the trap.
True.
So for me, I love the originality and I love the musicality of it. I honestly give him props, man.
Yeah. Like, no, honestly, man. This guy is an artist, and it seems like he just wants to paint, you know, however he wants to. Yeah, exactly. He just wants to paint it however he wants to do it. And it's almost as if he's trying to say there are no rules to this thing. Just do it how you feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because in the song Icon, which I really liked, he says, I'm about to do it way different. I'm about to do it way different. So he says that, right? And so you can definitely tell that he's obviously not following the same formula and trends as everyone else, Yeah. He is doing new school type of music, but it's like, it's so...
But it does have a unique sound to it.
Yeah, it's very... It's almost got that Kanye feel to it. And I'll tell you why. That song Watch Me, there's the song Watch Me. He samples Kanye's Black Skinhead on that song. And you can tell, like, it's like Kanye is one of the people he looks up to. Yeah. Kanye, Kid Cudi, those type of guys. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I know with that song, Watch Me, that he did sample Black Skinhead from Kanye West's Yeezus album, which was trash,
garbage.
Yeah, but we're not gonna talk about Kanye. We're talking about Jaden Smith. Exactly, and in the same
90
song,
90 was my song, man. 90 and B, those were my songs.
But some of the people, from what I was checking out, some of the reactions checking out to his album, they kind of feel like, why is he making the song so long?
Yeah. Okay. I agree in that sense, because majority of people's attention span is quite short. But me personally, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
As long as you can captivate
don't mind it
7 minutes.
I personally don't mind it either. As long as it's good.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
Because it's not like he did a bad job at making a song 7 minutes. Because there's some people who make a song 3 minutes and you're like, it would have been nice if it was just 2 minutes, you know. So I don't have no real complaints. The only criticism I have on the album is just the highs and the lows, man. Yo, my mood, man. One minute I'm happy, the next I'm like,
man. There's this one song, right? He gets all hyped up. I can't even remember which song it is actually. But I was watching this one guy, he was doing like a reaction video, and he's like, so the song gets hyped up, and this guy's like he's hyped up, he's like hyping, like jumping up, he's like, and then Jaden says, calm down. Calm down. And then this guy says, no, you calm down. You're the one who's getting all hyped. You getting hyped me up. You calm down. Bro, I cracked up so hard. I'm like, this guy is crazy. But that's definitely one thing I think people also did not enjoy, the fact that it's like hyped the one moment and then next moment's like
all over the place, man.
Yeah, so
it would have been nice if the arrangement of the album was based on the emotions. Like there was an emotional side to it, and then the happiness, and then the neutral.
Yeah.
To separate them. But above and all, man, props to Jaden Smith. We look forward to hearing more on the next podcast, man.
I'm not done reviewing his album. Where are you closing up? What? I'm not done.
Oh, okay. My apologies. I thought we were done.
Clips once. I'm not done reviewing this, man. I didn't wake up in the morning, type out all this stuff, and for you to tell me that you're done now. Oh my gosh, this guy being for real right now.
Yeah, man.
But one other song, Icon, that song that is I think one of my favorites.
You love so much.
Yeah, is one of my favorites on the thingy. I love the production on that, honestly speaking. I love the hype on it. I love I love the sample. Like the beats is bananas. The sample,
man, I love samples.
I love samples, bro. I am in love with samples, man. Honestly speaking, why are you saying samples like you're American? You ain't American. It's samples, man. Okay, just moving right along. Just I had to note that for everyone at home who might be listening.
Yeah, I think I need to edit some bird sounds there in the background for that moment.
This guy, Fallen. I don't know what you think about Fallen. I personally liked it, but I think on Fallen he was kind of showcasing some of his singing abilities. Now, for me, I don't think he's the world's greatest singer. Okay,
not at all.
Nor is he in the top 20 million best singers in the world, but I definitely think he can hold some notes, almost like a Kanye West. Kind of. Kanye West cannot.
I thought you were gonna say almost like me or something.
Yeah, well, Well, sure. If that's the compliment you wanted to give me, then sure, man. I'll take it. I'll take it, bro.
I did not say.
I'll take it, man.
That is a compliment.
Okay. But the song sounded nice, which is what we're speaking about. So if you... Okay, but anyway, I'm not even going to get into it.
All right, man. He is like Kanye in a sense because Kanye is also not the greatest singer.
Exactly.
But when he does sing, he makes sure he's singing something proper.
Yeah.
It's never something you can critic. Like why would Kanye sing that? Like somebody else should have sang it or whatever.
Yeah.
Whenever he sings it, you're like, okay, yeah, that was nice.
And
so for Jaden Smith too, I gotta say he did a good job. Man.
And honestly speaking, like something I was also thinking about, like while I was listening to that, I was thinking, you know what? I don't even feel like you really need to be a singer or the world's best singer to sing. I honestly, and to even make a nice song, singing. I really don't feel like, especially in this day and age, I really don't even feel like you have to be a good singer to sing to make a good song. That and the production.
Yeah.
You understand? Vocal arrangements, how, like, and this is where now you decipher good producers as well as sound engineers.
Yeah.
Because they can literally arrange that stuff,
make
man.
Or break your song.
Exactly. They can put that stuff together in such a manner that it sounds so amazing.
Which is why most people you don't want to listen to live, because the producers and sound engineers do so much work on the overall production of the song.
Yeah.
We have these high expectations when we go watch them live. Then
but you can always work around that though, L-Zee. You can always work around that.
Not really, eh?
Yes, really.
Do you know how many people...
Look at AKA. AKA cannot sing. Okay, well, not that he can't sing.
He doesn't sing. He holds a note, man.
But he's on the same level as Jaden Smith right now and Kanye West. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying to you. Like, he's like, take away that auto-tune and it'll sound terrible.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There are ways around it. Like, there are ways to do it.
You see,
you can go, and he does live performances a lot.
Yeah. What I'm talking about still is the fact that there are people who sound good in studio but not so good live, man.
True, yes.
And it's a very painful thing to witness.
I just think there are ways around it.
No, there's not.
I think there are. I think it's a matter of...
You're talking about rappers. I'm talking about singers now. For singers, there's no way around it, bro.
Okay. Well, except for lip singing or something, whatever.
Yeah, but people get caught out for lip syncing.
People get caught out for lip syncing. They do.
If there's a kick somewhere or something starts hacking, people catch you out like, what? You haven't been singing all this time? People are like, oops, I want my money back.
Nah, I feel you. Anyway, wrapping it up in regards to this review, all in all, I think it was a good album. I think it's a good album. I think a lot of people didn't expect Jaden Smith.
I didn't.
To come through in the manner that he did. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because maybe they feel like, he's spoiled. Maybe he's gonna just do something that's whack. But he actually, I think, kind of proved himself in a sense. A lot of people enjoyed the album sonically. What they did not enjoy, from what I've seen, comments, reactions, reviews, his lyrics, because some people feel like his lyrics are just a bit too shallow and don't really speak much about. They don't speak about much other than himself and how he sees life. So
I don't see what's wrong with that.
I don't see anything wrong with it either.
Because music is all about opinion anyway.
Yes, and obviously it is art at the end of the day, and you paint how
what you see.
You paint exactly, and you paint what you want and what you like. So, yeah, that is it from me, man. Steel with the reviews.
Yeah, there's something
and then
that, I feel that we almost forgot about, which I
What?
feel like we need to at least brush up on it. Zimbabwe, our neighbors.
Oh yeah. Congratulations to Zimbabwe, man.
Congratulations.
We just wanna congratulate y'all on the freedom that y'all receive right now, in the sense
after 37 years.
Yeah, in the sense that former President Robert Mugabe has resigned officially. Yes, so congratulations, man.
Zimbabwe, we just want to say we love you guys, man. And we're praying for y'all that everything runs smoothly. And shout out to Emerson, who's going to be taking over for the rest of the year until they run elections next year.
Okay.
Props to him. And yeah, man, Zimbabwe, please be strong, man, in this time.
Yeah.
If there was ever a moment for you guys to do anything for your country, it would be now. I mean, even speaking even to the guys that are in South Africa or anywhere else, you guys still need to care for your country, man. Pray for your country, show support.
For sure.
And let's not hate President Mugabe. He had his mistakes. Even though they are a lot, it doesn't really matter. The point is he's out.
Yeah.
So the only thing we should focus on is
the future.
The future and what we can do to make Zimbabwe better.
Yeah. Straight up.
So Zimbabwe, we love you.
We're with you,
man.
We're
praying for you and we're with you. Down to xenophobia. Whoever's not down with Zimbabwe, you know what, man?
You ain't cool. That's not cool, man.
Go jump off the highest mountain.
No, don't do that. But just know that's not cool. I love you, you too.
All the way,
but just don't stop the hate.
Yeah, stop the hate.
Yeah, straight up.
We love our brothers, man.
Yeah, straight up.
Our brothers.
Anyway, man, from me, Steel Dlamini, I'm signing out saying, look, it's been a pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure serving you and, feeding you the news and just keeping you up to wraps as to what's happening in the media industry.
Yeah, and this is your boy L to the Z. It's been fun.
It's been
doing
amazing.
it again with my co-host Steel.
Yeah.
And I won't lie, man. It's only the third episode, but I don't want to lie. I'm having so much fun doing this podcast.
Straight up.
It brings a certain energy to my life, man. And thank you for your guys' reviews, the support that you guys have shown us, and even for the guys that give us ideas, we thank you.
Yeah,
we appreciate you. We
true.
love you.
Yo,
and,
we've been having some amazing people come up and just give us ideas, and which has really been cool. That's been dope. It's been dope.
Very soon we're gonna go visual. Because we've had a couple of guys come up to us. They say they want to help us with the visuals. So very soon, the podcast will be visual. And you guys will get to see our pretty faces out here in these streets. But one of us is taken and he's getting married this December. On the 9th, I believe.
Yes.
Do you want to share a little bit about that?
No, I don't.
Just tell us how you feel.
No.
Man. These are the last days.
How many people do you think have asked me, how do you feel? Are you excited?
No. Forget the people that you know. Nah. We talk about people you don't know right now. Just tell your fans that
I don't have any fans.
What? People love this podcast, man. You gotta tell them.
People are fans of the podcast, not fans of me. Fans of the podcast.
We are the podcast, man. Now, listen.
We better not be the podcast because this better be a legacy. Exactly.
Okay. And we'll put more birds in there.
No, you didn't put more brains there because, listen, honestly speaking, if we're the podcast, right? If we are the podcast, that means the podcast dies with us. If we die, then the podcast dies. That's what it means.
Not necessarily.
Yes, necessarily. If we are the podcast.
At the end of the day, legacy is something that is passed down, right?
That's why I'm saying we're not the podcast. The podcast is the podcast. People are going to be fans of the podcast, but they don't have to necessarily be fans of us.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Say that about Tyrese when he leaves Fast and the Furious. You say that, man. You say that.
People are fans of Fast and the Furious, not fans of Tyrese.
All I wanted to say, Steel, is that I am happy for you, my brother, that you're getting married.
Thank you.
The Bible even says he who's found a wife has found a good thing. You've definitely found a good thing. We are happy for you, man. All the best, my brother, for your future. You and your future wife, we wish you all the happiness in the world, man.
Thank you, bro.
And
let's go into handles. Blueprint sessions.
Instagram, Blueprint Sessions. Our Facebook page, Blueprint Sessions. Twitter,
Blueprint
Sessions. On YouTube, Blueprint Sessions.
Yes, we're coming to YouTube very soon.
Email blueprintsessions@gmail.com. And before we close, finally, I want to wish my mom a very, very, very happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Because it is a birthday today. I love that lady. She gave birth to me, and although she didn't raise me, but I still love her to bits, man.
Happy birthday!
Wish my mom a happy birthday, man.
I did.
You better sound better than that, man.
I just wished your mom a happy birthday.
You know what, Ma? Forgive Steel. He's on that vibe, man. He's just never supposed to.
What are you talking about?
Happy birthday, Ma. I love you.
Wow.
Everybody, this is your boy L to the Z.
And this is Steel, and we're about to sign out. Oh, and if you do want to follow me on Twitter, it is Steel Dlamini. Okay?
Yeah. And Instagram?
Instagram, Steel_Dlamini. Small caps, everything. And Facebook, I don't have a Facebook page, so it's just Blueprint Sessions.
Word. I'm on Facebook as L-Zee Braylon's Finest. I'm on Instagram, L-Zee Braylon's Finest. I'm on Twitter, L-Zee Braylon's Finest. We thank you guys. We love you, and we out.
Cheers.